From all of us here at Strategy India, we want to wish you well and trust that you and your loved ones are taking care of yourselves and protecting yourselves from this incredible pandemic that the whole world is going through. For almost 2 decades now, my partners and I have been advising governments, companies, and entrepreneurs how best to build, protect, and promote their businesses. And never before in the history of our industry has it been more important to develop the business skills necessary to ride through crisis when it occurs. And we are currently in a crisis. But it doesn't mean to say that you have to stop doing what you do best. In your mind, you might be called a direct seller. In my mind, you're a business person. You're an entrepreneur. You're a business owner operator. You're in charge of your own destiny. And how you handle yourself during this pandemic will determine how you see yourself when you emerge from this pandemic. Yes, crisis always occurs in our lives, no matter what they are. But we find ways and means to overcome them. It doesn't mean to say we stop thinking. So my advice to you and my advice to everyone that I speak to around the world is start being positive. Stop watching negative COVID-19 television programs. Yes, we know people are suffering. Yes, we know in some families, sadly, people are passing away. Yes, we know that every single day the media tells us the numbers. But we don't need the numbers. We know there's a pandemic and that's all we need to know. And what we need to know is what are we going to do about it when the pandemic finishes? And trust me and believe me, the pandemic will be over. And when it is, where will your business be? What are you doing to protect it today? What are you doing it to look after your customers? What are you doing it to look after your organization? What are your plans when the pandemic finishes? What are your plans for the parties and the get-togethers and the motivational aspects of your business? What are your plans? Because now is when you have to start planning and not sitting down on your own, having pity parties and feeling sorry for ourselves, which is happening to thousands of people in this wonderful industry of ours. This industry that you're in, the organization that you're trying to build will explode when the pandemic is over, but you need to be ready for it. You need to have your material, you need to have your training programs, you need to have your parties, your organizational programs ready to rock and roll. It's no point planning it for today, no point planning what am I going to do now. No, you keep in touch with your people, keep in touch with your customers, keep them happy, keep them motivated, ask them how they're doing, can you help them in any way, shape or form? But plan for when it's over. Make sure your people are ready for the biggest celebration ever and watch your business explode. I could go on for hours and hours and hours and give you ideas and tips on what to do, but it's up to you. It's up to your mindset that determines how you'll come out of this pandemic. Plan now. We're here to support you every inch of the way as we have done for the last almost 2 decades. We are your partners. With the IDSA, we are together in this, and together we'll come through this pandemic in a positive, much stronger way than we are today. We send our best wishes. We send our God blessings to you. We wish you and your loved ones safety. Stay locked down and be prepared for the future.